basketball a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the 6. You want to put on a show here.
Boys and girls, it's purple and gold skies. Y'all already know where y'all at. Welcome back to Laker Land. I don't know what the hell is going on with my damn camera. I am totally pissed off. I'm having some technical issues, but this is Laker Land show. You guys know what it is. 7 Mitchell. I'm in the damn building. Shout out to Laker Land and all the supporters, man. We got an interesting show, so buckle up for your favorite 30 minutes of everything Lakers. Today, we got to talk about Bronny James. My God, 10 invites. Bronny declines. He's only going to 2 teams to work out. We want to talk about that. Also, Jeannie Buss drops her top 5 most important Lakers of all time. Y'all know I might got a problem with this list. We also got Big Shaq versus Draymond Green. Interesting topic about the Lakers, best Lakers, prime Lakers of Shaq and Kobe versus the prime Golden State Warriors. Got to get into that discussion. And there's Rob Pelinka on the clock. We definitely got to rock and roll. So make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if y'all new. We about to get into this thing real quick. Give me 1 second. Hank, what's the word, G? We got Hank in the building, but he muted. But we about to get right into it, man. Shout out to everybody. Let's start this thing off. Hank, what's the word?
What's up, man? What's up?
My damn camera broke. I don't know what's going on. I need another wire. My wife got my wire, and she out the hospital with it. I'm pissed off right now. Jesus Christ. Let's get into the show, man. Quick 30 minutes. Y'all know how we do here. Let's start things off. Hank, did you see the news on social media? Bronny James looked like he was scheduled for almost a dozen workouts with NBA teams. He was invited, but he declined just about all of them except for 2, our Los Angeles Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. What's your reaction to that?
I don't know. It seems like a strategic move, obviously. It seems like the 2 main destinations that him and his agent is looking at, which we know is Rich Paul and Clutch Sports. So, yeah, it's not a shock. It's just, I guess, a strategy.
You're not surprised by this? I am blown away by this.
No, I'm not shocked. And I guess they're trying to get teams to narrow it down to where he wants to go, or where even maybe Bron might go, since he stated he's a free agent. So I don't know.
But you brought up the word strategy, right? This can't be a strategy of Bronny James, who was masterminding the decision of him being, turning down 8 teams at least.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we know it's they put their head together on this. It wasn't his alone. It's definitely the agency and his family, and they're trying to narrow it down to a certain specific destinations. It's sort of like what Deion Sanders was saying about his sons when they go to the league.
This is crazy, man. The Phoenix Suns, they have the 17th pick in the NBA draft, so they could, all in factuality, grab Bronny at 17 in hopes of I'm sorry, not 17. They have the 22nd pick in the first round. The Lakers actually have the 17th pick and the 55th pick, but Phoenix has the 22nd pick in the first round. They could go for Bronny James to try to lure LeBron. What you think about that move?
Yeah, and it's not a guarantee that Bron leaves. Obviously, I think teams are really trying to do that. They keep hearing reports about teams trying to get LeBron, but maybe they're comfortable with certain organizations, and maybe that's part of the strategy. Maybe these are the 2 organizations that they feel would be best for Bronny.
Lakerland, I need y'all to let us know in this live chat what is going on. who is totally behind this scenario? And Hank definitely hit it on the head. It's got to be from probably, Rich Paul, of course, and his dad, LeBron. But I don't understand the angle in this. I really don't. Why are you dumbing his opportunities down to two squads? The Lakers, I get it totally.
Right.
But why Phoenix?
It's a reason. I'm not sure why, but obviously they feel comfortable with that team. Maybe it's they said they wasn't doing a two-way contract. They said that
Right.
maybe this is a team where they said they wouldn't do that behind the scenes. So, they feel like they got the good staff and development. Obviously, they got deep pockets with Matt Ishbia. So it's it's interesting to see. There's number one is Phoenix, but it's a reason why, definitely.
When is the last time we've had a prospect come into the league with this much storyline behind it? Was it his father, or has we had one since LeBron Sr.?
I mean, we had like Zion not too long ago. That's pretty big. Obviously, he's had some issues in the league, but that was a pretty big straight from college or whatever. Bronny has a lot of hype because of who he is. He's junior, and then his dad is who his dad is. So this is the biggest hype we've had in quite a few years.
No doubt, no doubt. Now, Bronny has moved up into the ESPN, back into the ESPN mock draft. Just looking at what you've seen, if you've seen any play from the combine, do you think he's ready to take the shot?
From what I see in the combine, with some of the combine workers, he looks good, but we also know that doesn't always tell you what it's going to look like against the better competition on the other level. He looks like he could do okay. It's just the right team. He's still young. It's about his work ethic and being in the right positions to be successful. And I don't know. I don't think, obviously, from what we saw in the college level, we don't think he's going to be bad, but it does not mean he'll be an NBA talent. He won't be an NBA talent. It's going to be some development that needs to be done.
Gotcha. This is Lakerland Live 7 and Hank. We in the building, about to get on to our next topic. We about to keep this thing rolling. Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond Green went one-on-one on the podcast. They had a couple different interesting topics to discuss, one of which was Shaquille O'Neal's Lakers versus Draymond's Golden State Warriors. Let me play this clip, get your guys' reaction, and me and Hank will give our response to what these guys had to say.
Shaq, I don't think I could have guarded you. I'm not saying that. However, you would have had to bring your big out of that drop. Man, if you stay back there, I'm going to nail whoever guarding Steph. I'm going to nail whoever guarding Clay, and we're going to dot your eye every play.
Okay, but you know what's going to happen after that? I'm going to tell D-Fish, get up on him, let him drive, and I'm going to lay his little out.
Hey, then we got to fight.
All right, what you got to fight then?
And guess what? You getting thrown out the game and me getting thrown out the game, who's that going to hurt worse? Your team. Then y'all lose.
So I guess we're not going to fight then. Who guarding Kobe?
Clay.
Wow. A lot to unpack there. Interesting to hear Shaquille O'Neal and Draymond talk about the what ifs. Hank, what's your thoughts specifically on Shaq's Lakers versus the Golden State Warriors, the prime Golden State Warriors? I want to take KD out the equation because Draymond was talking big. So let's stick with the 2015 and 2016 Warriors. Either one. Mm-hmm. In a best of 7 series, who's the better team?
I broke this down on the platform too before. This topic is interesting. Shaq's my guy, my favorite big man of all time. I do like that Laker team. I think especially with him and Kobe, they're very dominant. It depends on the rules, in my opinion. If they could play with the rules they have, I think they could beat Golden State, especially that squad without KD on it. Who's gonna stop Shaq? Really, nobody.
Wait a minute. Hold up, Hank. You're trying to tell me, Lakerland and the American public, that rules would determine Shaq and Kobe beating the Golden State Warriors?
It does change things. Obviously, they have a lot more freedom of movement than they did when Shaq and Kobe played. So it changed. It changed the outcome of how games are played. Do I think that the Lakers could still win? Yes, but I know for sure, with the rules that they had, they should definitely take care of Golden State handily.
I'm blown away once again, Hank. I don't care what rules it is. Who's going to stop Shaquille O'Neal?
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. But also, they're shooting, especially with a healthy Clay and a healthy Steph. Hold on.
Yeah, man, he over there choking up. I don't know what the hell going on, man. Shout out to BA. Get your bars up
What's up,
in the
BA?
live chat. Big up to our brothers always. Yeah, man, I need you to break that down real quick, man, because who's stopping Shaq and
Nobody's stopping Shaq. But I mean, again, well, we're not talking about the KD one. You say you're eliminating them, but you still got if Steph and Clay can just roam around, it's still a problem.
For who?
For
Kobe?
The Lakers. I mean, he got Kobe can guard Clay, but you still got to worry about Steph. And Derek Fisher can guard Steph, but he ain't gonna shut him down.
My. Let me drop this link in the chat, BA, just in case you got time to come on up. But it's just too many mismatches, man. Kobe and Shaq, even the 73-9 Golden State Warriors. To me, the Lakers are winning in 5.
They'll beat them. The more interesting one to me is the one with KD.
With KD.
This one I felt I was like, even on my platform, I said the Lakers would win. But again, it does mean style of play does change things, especially if you put the KD version of that team against them.
So let's hypothetically take the KD version, 2017, 2018, where Kevin Durant was the Finals MVP both of those seasons. Let's take that team, which was pretty much the same makeup. Compare that to the prime of Kobe and Shaq, that Lakers team.
Nobody's stopping Shaq. Kobe can have Clay. Derek Fisher still going to guard Steph. Who's going to guard KD? Then you forget about the bench. Golden State's bench was good. You still had Andre Iguodala. Still had Sean Livingston. That was a killer. People forget how much of a killer he was. He came off the bench and lit people up. So, I mean, you're talking about freedom of movement. That is pretty dangerous. Not to say that the Lakers couldn't win. It's just going to be a little bit different than from their rules where absolutely, it don't matter. They can slow their movements up and then they'll do nothing with Shaq.
So prime scenario, how many games does that go? KD Warriors, Shaq, Kobe Lakers. How many games?
What you talking about? The KD Warriors?
If they would go, they would have go 7.
They should go the distance, but
really,
yeah, shooting with freedom of play.
BA, what's your reaction?
I know BA laughing, but what happened with the Pistons?
Hey, man, we didn't have Shaq wasn't Shaq.
I'm just saying, like
that's what happened with the Pistons.
Yeah, but even with that, Rasheed Wallace was pulling them out the paint.
Yeah,
he wasn't even shooting threes like that.
Yeah, but Shaq was out of shape. He was it was a whole bunch of personal stuff going on within that. And then he had the toe issues and all of that. So I don't like to really count that year, even though they still lost. So shout out to the Pistons. But I'm hearing who would win. Like who would win out of the Lakers. I got the Lakers in 5 or 6, but I'll say 6. I'll say Lakers in 6 because as deep as Golden State bench was, the Lakers had a deep bench too. And they had people like Robert Horry, who was a 6'10", 3-and-D guy that you can throw on Kevin Durant and rough him up.
Yeah, see, style of play. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's all about the style of play.
I think it's eras, though. I think it's eras. Yeah. So, yeah, you're right. You're right. Because it's no way Steph, KD, and Clay would definitely win in the 2000s era, right, of basketball. Especially those early 2000s where it was super physical, all of that. But then this is what I say. I still think that Shaq and them was still winning in those 2016 eras, 2017, 2018. I still think the Lakers would still be pretty good in that era too.
You know, Shaq's my favorite big man. I know who yours is, so I don't disagree. It's just I know style of play does change things because they're not, it's not apples and oranges, it's not the same thing.
That's a fact. That's it. Yeah. But I mean,
is apples and oranges, bro. This is Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean.
They nothing to stop that, Hank. Won't you cut it out, man?
Man, I'm telling
I
you,
agree with Hank with the KD conversation, but I feel like it offset each other. Like just as much as you want to have an argument for the Lakers not having nobody to neutralize Kevin Durant, there's absolutely nothing that Golden State Warriors can do with Shaquille O'Neal.
Nothing.
He can go back and forth with them. He can go back and forth. I know 3 points is more than 2, but the Golden State Warriors would literally have to be on. Everybody.
And they were. That's the problem. You got Clay, Steph, and KD going off.
Yeah.
Well, fellas, how disrespectful in your eyes was the statement of Draymond saying that Clay could guard Kobe in this matchup?
It's to me, it's very disrespectful because even when Clay was just now reaching his prime and Kobe was on a decline, he still couldn't hold Kobe. Matter of fact,
I mean,
Kobe he ruptured his Achilles versus him and had 36 or 38 that game.
Kobe may have respected him more than some other defenders because like Jordan, like Jordan was like that. He knew guys really couldn't guard him, but he respected the guys that gave him tough defense. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I think that he'll be the same thing for Clay. Like guys didn't back down, they wasn't scared. It's like Jordan respected John Starks, Joe Dumars, guys like that.
I agree. So Lakerland, y'all let me, BA, Hank know in the comment section what your guys' thoughts and opinions is about Prime and Shaq and Kobe's Lakers versus that Steph, KD, Clay, Draymond, Golden State Warriors. Who wins out of a seven game series out of those two organizations, y'all? Let us know in the comment section. About to move it right along here on the Lakerland show. Let's spin the Lakerland wheel for our next topic on the live stream. Let's get right into it. All right, Joe. So let's get right into this next topic here on Lakerland. The summer is approaching. Free agency is right around the corner. And which former Los Angeles Lakers, there's definitely a couple out there that's actually going to be on the unrestricted free agency market. In you guys' opinion, give me a name of a former Laker that you would like to see return back to the purple and gold. BA, I'll start with you, brother.
I know everybody's not going to want to hear this. Dwight Howard.
I like it.
I like Dwight Howard. I like he should have been there this year.
Now that's what I was about to say, bro. Is it too late for that? Because he was needed this season for sure.
The Jokic stopper.
Yeah, like he the only person that beat. For some reason, he the only person that be beating up on Jokic when Jokic feel it. By slowing him down a little bit. But yeah, that's who my pick would be.
That's dope. I like that. Do you still, the Lakers are undecisive, right? We know most likely what that foundation may look like going into the next year. Does Dwight still help the cause maybe for one more year, BA?
Yes, I believe so because I don't think he has the wear and tear on his body right now. For the last 2 or 3 years, he hasn't really had the wear and tear on his body. He's been playing overseas, laughing and joking, just running up and down, staying in shape, in basketball shape. And I feel like him as a veteran and as a proven champion, that backup role was what helped propel y'all to win the championship in 2020. And I think that can propel if y'all were to keep the core together.
I like that. Hank, what's up, bro? What's your thoughts on a former Laker that you would like seeing maybe spin the block with this team in free agency? You got a name?
The only one that I could think of off the top of my head was Malik Monk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Like that.
Malik
For what
Monk.
reason?
He's firepower. When he almost 6 man of the year again. You could start Malik if you want to, really, but bringing him off the bench and giving you that firepower that the Lakers definitely need in a lot of these games, and especially in the playoffs, he will help out tremendously.
Got you. I believe Taylor Horton Tucker is available. Kentavious Caldwell Pope also available. Both former Lakers, both won championships with LA. Do either one of those make sense for a return, Hank? And do you think because they won with LeBron and AD and them, they may fit better than Malik Monk?
I don't know, like KCP. That's a great pickup.
That should be number one. That should be number one. KCP should definitely be over both of them other guys. Salute to them.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sneeze at Malik. I think Malik would be nice in with the roster too, especially depending on what they give up. We don't know what they're gonna lose too.
I think that the defense, KCP defense, to me is a separator to me. I'm not going from Malik Monk, athletic, young. I think he tore something. That's why he missed the rest of the season this past season. But when you start talking about playing both ends of the floor, and at a high level, I got to go KCP.
Yeah, got you. Yeah, man, it's a couple guys that I think the Lakers could use. I don't know if it's actually the answer, but for the most part, sometimes when you part ways with guys, you're done with them. These guys, regardless of what their upside is, it just doesn't work with your team. But there does seem to be maybe one or two former pieces that would make sense depending on their role to return back to the Lakers. So we'll have to see how that plays out over the summer. Next topic of discussion, since we're talking about free agency, let's get into this one real quick. Rob Pelinka. Let's put Rob Pelinka in that seat real quick now. He's been GM now. His era has only generated one ring. 3 coaches, all of them have been fired. Is it about time now for us to be looking at Rob Pelinka some type of way and putting him on a clock?
Yes. But I will say this, though. This is the LeBron James era, and I feel like you can't. It's hard to judge. It's hard to judge him during this LeBron James era. Like, it's like I really can't. As much as I want to put him on a hot seat, I can't. Like, once we're out of the LeBron era is when I can truly judge what type of general manager he truly is, because we know LeBron is the glue to everything.
Well, that confuses me, BA, because his greatest accomplishment was under LeBron. His biggest bullet point on his resume to me would be acquiring LeBron. So without the LeBron experience, what would Rob Pelinka be?
A person that's won one bubble championship and had a struggling season every
year.
With
LeBron, but not without LeBron. If LeBron James would have never came to the Lakers, do you think what would Rob Pelinka would he? The only reason why I feel like he's safe, even still now, is because this relationship with Jeannie. Jeannie is the one I'm really starting to look at, because I feel like she has so much emotion and relationship involved. I don't know if she's willing to make that tough a decision.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, but they really, like I said, outside the bubble hasn't really been super successful, and he can't. He stepped in right after Mitch Kupchak, which Mitch Kupchak showed that he was probably one of the greatest general managers to ever do this. After what he did and the cards he pulled, so he got to. You're right, he got to go.
But what report card grade would you give Rob Pelinka, BA? Because you look at him, he brought in LeBron, he brought in Anthony Davis, he got a championship. So as far as players go, he's done some big moves over the years. But when you look at this visual, as far as the coaches, 3 coaches, Frank Vogel did win the chip. So, but those other 2.
C minus.
Okay.
C minus.
What about you?
Almost a D.
I mean, realistically, I don't think he's on the hot seat like BA was saying. I think this is a Jeannie bus hire, especially with his ties to Kobe.
Yeah.
And I don't think she's going to want to get rid of him. Seriously, that's
I
Kobe's
agree.
guy.
I agree.
Yeah. So, if LeBron never came, it'd be interesting to see how they would have made that roster look, especially with Kobe still being around. I think he would have had some heavy influence on the roster as well, behind the scenes. So, I don't think he's going to be really on the hot seat until LeBron leaves and things don't go well.
What's the word, G?
No shit, man. What's up with y'all, boys?
What's up,
Hey, man.
Salute.
What's your thoughts on Rob Pelinka, man? We trying to grade Rob Pelinka. We're comparing the players that he brought in versus the coaches that have come in. It looks like maybe JJ Redick might be the fourth coach under the tutelage or under the umbrella of Rob Pelinka. What report card grade right now are you giving Pelinka, bro?
If JJ gonna be the coach, I really don't even know. Really just go and tell. We just gonna have to wait and see. JJ gonna be a yes man to LeBron. He gonna let him run the plays, let him run the rotation. That's what I would do if I was a coach anyway. You might as well just let LeBron be a player coach. So the players that he brought in was solid, but Gabe Vincent got hurt. Cam Reddish was solid defensively, couldn't shoot the ball, so play him limited minutes. If Gabe Vincent was there most of the year, I think we probably would have did a little bit better. But it really
and that's my thing with Rob. At the end of the day, Rob has made moves on behalf of the Lakers, but it seemed like at times the moves that needed to be made, he stayed away from.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering, is that because he don't want LeBron to overshine Kobe?
We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
We're not doing that?
No, we're not doing it, Seven. No. Rob Pelinka, last summer, we all sat here last summer. I don't know if you were around, Bib, but last summer, after the Lakers made their moves, we all were like, man, they had the best offseason.
Yeah.
All of that, like we were super high on them, but we can't blame injury, bro. Injuries happen, bro. And injuries slowed y'all down tremendously. Where y'all had the type of roster to be a top 3 seed in the West.
Right. And they still won 47 games. Think about that. That's still a lot of games.
It's a lot of games.
In-season tournament champions.
Banner number 17 and a half.
Yeah.
That too.
I think, though, we still want a good shooting team. So if you add Gabe in, maybe that'll open the floor up a little bit more. Maybe he catch a rhythm throughout the year, and maybe we win 53 games instead of 47.
Yeah.
I'm giving Rob Pelinka. I'm gonna give him a C as far as a report card grade. I'm going with BA, and I agree. I say average for now, but I got my eye on Rob Pelinka. I'm not gonna lie. I got my eye on him. I think he's trying to sabotage Bron. I don't care what BA say. I'm looking. I've been looking, and I'm following. I'm watching.
It's a better grade than LeBron because LeBron, I give him a D. So it's all good. It's all good.
Overall, that's crazy. LeBron's career in Los Angeles has been a D.
Yeah.
Below average, really?
Yeah, maybe a D plus. A D plus.
No,
I put a plus. What what's like yo.
If anything, it's a C. It's average.
C. I might like that, but that's why I give him a D plus because he might be C minus.
There's nothing average about LeBron James. I don't know where y'all coming from.
Only in Los Angeles. Only in Los Angeles. He's been average in Los Angeles.
Lakers team is definitely at least average. That one ring conference run.
That's it. That's all he did.
We missed the playoffs one year. AD won and Russell Westbrook.
All-stars every year. Brought in AD. Help bring in your future.
Y'all missed the playoffs twice.
Yeah, because of injury. Because of injury.
I'm just saying, I had to, but it's the injury or not. Y'all missed it twice.
Wait a minute. What you mean injury or not? It wasn't no injury or not just 2 minutes ago.
But the second time he wasn't injured. He played, didn't he?
Yeah, they got bumped by Phoenix, who went to the finals. So, I mean, nothing to sneeze at. Last topic of discussion here on the Laker Land Show, boys and girls. Jeannie Buss, we got to get into her and wrap things up with her. She had just recently listed and released her top 5 most important Lakers of all time. She goes with Kobe, of course, number 1, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar number 2, LeBron James number 3, Irvin Magic Johnson number 4, and Phil Jackson, the Zen Master, yes sir, at number 5. Drop a bomb for Jeannie Buss, please.
We can move.
BA.
This is nasty work, man.
No, BA. I need
It's
that
one
energy.
It's one person that don't need to be on this list, bro. It's
Yeah,
one
right.
person.
And
We
who
know
is
who
that?
the person is, man.
Watch
You know
that.
his initials. You know his initials. LBJ. He don't need to be
Please.
on this list. What?
Are you kidding me?
It should be, hey, Kobe, of course, then Magic, Kareem, like Phil Jackson. I can rock with the Phil Jackson. I might mess around and put a Pat Riley there too. I might do something like that. But
Talk your
LeBron
shit,
does
BA.
not belong to be on this list, though. Not LeBron.
That's
He
ridiculous.
hasn't done enough. He hasn't done enough.
That is ridiculous.
Compared to
How is LeBron not done enough?
Who's
He's
done?
brought He's
Who
brought
did more?
relevancy. He's brought relevancy back to an irrelevant organization. He won a championship with this team. He's kept
They
them
were
relevant.
relevant.
He's kept them relevant every year. And not only that, he has laid down the future, bringing in Anthony Davis for the Lakers. How can you sit up here on this live stream and say that he ain't done nothing?
7. You are talking like this is not the Los Angeles Lakers. The Los Angeles Lakers is just like the what's the pinstripes by the New York Yankees. They can
No,
lose
BA. You are sadly mistaken.
They can still lose and be relevant, bro. Because they the
No.
Lakers, bro. It's
The Lakers were not relevant before LeBron came.
They're
After
always
Kobe
gonna
left
be
and LeBron
relevant.
came. No. When
They're
we
always-
talk about relevancy, when I'm saying relevancy, I'm gonna say me. I'm gonna speak for myself. When I'm talking relevancy, I'm talking competitive competition. When we talking about the Lakers, we're talking about competing and them actually winning and competing, not just storylines and narratives. The Lakers were no competitors
Still selling jerseys.
before LeBron came.
They was still selling jerseys, still selling
That's
out the arenas.
what
with bad
Lakers
teams.
jersey was selling like that when Kobe left. Wasn't nobody's jersey selling like LeBron's.
It was still.
But this is her personal favorite list because, to be honest with you, Magic should be number 1, then Kobe.
I can rock with that, Hank. I can rock with Matt.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. BA has a problem with the list in its entirety. Not its entirety, but he has a problem with the list constructed. Hank, do you have a problem with her list or just the order?
It's her personal list, but if you really look at it objectively, you really can't put LeBron James as the top 5.
Thank you.
He supersede Jerry West, who helped build that Lakers culture? He doesn't.
Jerry West won one final the same as LeBron, and he lost 9 in that uniform.
He set the Lakers culture. He set that Lakers culture going to the finals.
Culture.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Hank. The Lakers culture is going to the finals or winning the finals. This team has
started with who though?
banners.
Who they started with?
He brought Kobe Bryant.
No, but that's the culture. That's the culture. The Lakers culture is
George Mike. I got you. George Mike.
They have a documentary called Winning Time.
3, right?
Jerry West wasn't winning.
Yes,
I don't understand that.
He was winning.
He
Jerry
lost
West was
9
winning.
finals.
No, but we're not. This doesn't say the top most important 5 players. This is the people. Do you know what he did for this organization? He went and got Kobe.
Explain to
he
me.
He went and got Shaq. He went and got Pau Gasol. These are the championship eras.
Hold on.
And talked to.
So you're including Jerry West from the front office as well.
Yeah, good, because this is most important. This is the most important to the franchise.
I don't have a problem with
that. That's how I look at it, not the players.
Only because of the front office, though, not the player. Hank is trying to tell me the player. Hell no.
Hey, he is the logo.
He's the player. We
deserve
the
to be
same
the
argument
logo.
for LeBron. LeBron got there a bunch of times too.
No, LeBron did it with different organizations. 3.
Derek Fisher deserved it more than LeBron.
You said what?
Derek Fisher.
Facts.
Y'all are tripping. So, Hank, you feel like LeBron doesn't deserve to be on this list? It should be Jerry West. What about you,
I feel like Jerry West. Like even what you just said, Pat Riley. Pat got 4.
Man, it should be Kobe, Magic, Phil Jackson, shit, Pat Riley, Jerry West. One of them
Ooh.
5. I throw James Worthy ass in there before any of them other people.
But you get what I'm saying about the Magic thing. Before that time, they wasn't winning. Magic brought them 5.
I wouldn't put Kareem in there at all. Kareem was just
he helped Kareem.
He was just a big free agent signing. Kareem should not be up there at all.
What?
Top 5?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Maybe top
Most
8.
important, yes, absolutely.
I think it's an argument. I think it's an argument for Kareem.
There is no.
He still was an MVP every year. He was MVP every year.
He was an MVP and they didn't make the playoffs.
I'm looking at her 5, y'all, and I'm wondering. This to me looks built off of emotion.
Yeah,
this is built off of emotion in my eyes, right? So, with this 5, what's the reasons for her going in this direction? When you look at all 5 of these names, let's run down the reasons we think possibly she went in this direction. Kobe number 1 because of what?
Little brother.
Because Kobe Reed, he did something. He made them a lot of money, especially the new era when Shaq and them left. He still made them a lot of money. Like you said, relevance. He brought them back to relevancy.
Yeah.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, one of the greatest to ever do this, of course. LeBron James. I don't know.
He did change.
He brought them 1 ring in the bubble.
Bro, listen. I need you to stop this incomplete talk with Lakerland, like to people on Lakerland. Really? Did LeBron not? That's her.
We gotta stop.
Who else she won with? Who else is Jeannie Bus won with? She didn't win with Kobe.
That's why she got LeBron on there.
She won with Anthony Davis. That's who she won with. Somebody else.
So Hank, I'm gonna leave these last 2 for you because BA is just he blew my mind.
Well, you know, Irvin, that's like her brother. They like the same age. They grew up together basically. They family.
Wait a minute.
Plus he won on the championships.
He used to cut her up too.
But wait a minute. I'm confused though, Hank. You told me Kobe was number 1 because he was the brother. How does
little brother, not like brother, like same age. You know what I mean?
She
like
grew
siblings.
up with Magic.
Yeah, but you know, like little brother, like little, you know.
No,
she like, oh, what you want to say, auntie? You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying even if you want to take the little brother approach, that's cool. I'm not denying or disputing that, but she's been with Magic way longer. She came up with Magic.
Right. I mean, that's like same age, around the same age type brother.
Kobe better than Magic?
No, not at all. I'm just trying to gauge her measurement of importance.
Of course, Kobe better than
and
Magic.
Phil, you know why? Well, he brought the championships, and he was also.
But we're gonna get into Phil for us. We're going to get to Phil in a second, but I want to stick with this Irvin Johnson thing at number 4. Like this kind of baffles me. You know, they kind of had an issue with a few years ago when he quit on the Lakers. Yeah. Do you think there's still some things lingering in the air between these two? Because it blows me to see her have Magic at number 4.
Rob Pelinka, bro. We know this. We know it's the Rob Pelinka effect. That's why he's not feeling them like. That's why they're not feeling each other like that for real.
The most disrespectful out of this list is having Phil Jackson number 5. I don't understand this. Really, this should be number 1. I understand she loved Kobe. Phil was number 1. Phil was putting wood to her. Phil was what?
Yo.
No.
What game have y'all been watching since the 2000s?
The same one.
Kobe and Shaq they're not winning without Phil. We keep having this discussion.
Shaq could be on this list. Shaq could even be on this list over.
Yeah, I forgot about the big man.
Yeah, exactly. Shaq could even be on this list. Impact. We talking about impact.
You could put Shaq over Kareem.
That's a fact. You could. You really
Shaq
could,
didn't bring relevancy back to the Lakers.
What?
Yes,
What?
The Lakers was not irrelevant before Shaq came. Were y'all kidding me?
For
the Lakers were not irrelevant before Shaq came. It's a total different.
Years they were 7. They were.
I'll bet you $50 right now that the Lakers were worse before Shaq came than the team that LeBron had before he came. I got $50 right now for any three of y'all.
They didn't have no future. LeBron.
I got $50 right now that the Lakers team was not a worse team than the team.
All them guys that LeBron, all them guys that was there before LeBron got there became future all-stars. 7, we not doing this.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Hold on. You know what I love about this conversation with you, VA, how you like to throw these little one-time and two-time all-star selection from these guys, and you're trying to make it seem like they are literally all-star players. No. Brandon Ingram, maybe. Josh Hart, no.
Yes.
Lonzo Ball, no.
Julius Randle,
no.
What?
Josh Hart just can't. Josh Hart made a name for himself this season within New York. What you mean? No. What did Josh Hart do in New Orleans? Hank?
You can grab.
What did Josh? Wait a minute. Let Hank speak. What did Josh Hart do in New Orleans?
New York.
No, he didn't. New Orleans didn't go to the playoffs as deep. So how was he doing the same thing?
Play well.
So you're telling me that his numbers was the same in New Orleans that they was in New York? You're telling me that his numbers was the same in New Orleans as they was in New York. You're telling me that his role in New Orleans was the same as in New York. That's what you're telling me, Hank?
The numbers are going to be different because he plays more minutes.
You can.
What about Lonzo Ball?
5 players and go start. They could be a starting team in the NBA. A starting 5. Those 5 players that you just named, they can go be a starting 5 together, cohesive, and make the playoffs right now.
They were together. None of those guys are winning.
They were
none of those guys are winning anything. None of those guys are ever going to win. None of them are ever going to win. Brandon Ingram's never going to win.
Who's on that roster? 7?
They were babies.
Brandon Ingram's never going to win.
Go deep in the playoffs on
Jordan Clarkson is never going to win.
Clarkson,
Julius Randle is never going to win. Kyle Kuzma is never going to win. Lonzo Ball is never going to win. None of those guys are never going to win an NBA championship.
7. If you just look at the squad that he had when he got there before he started, you had Ingram, Hart. Well, who else was on there? Kuzma. There's a couple other people that was really young.
What are all those guys? What are they doing now? Name one of those guys that have a chance to win the championship in their career.
Josh Hart.
With who?
New York.
Really? They're done.
Yeah.
New York is out.
They're out of it, but 7. If they was healthy, they didn't tell me they wouldn't have had a shot.
I don't want to hear no what ifs. This is reality rap right here. You're trying to tell me that Josh Hart and the New York Knicks more than likely is going to be in the same position next season, and he's going to be playing the same or if not better. That's what you're saying about Josh Hart?
Well,
how many all-star selections have Josh Hart had in his career? 0. How many all-NBAs has Josh Hart had in his career? 0.
What is that? Who cares?
That doesn't mean he doesn't have impact.
It matters when you're using his name. My whole point was all of the guys from New Orleans that the Lakers traded AD for, none of those guys are ever winning anything. You tried to make it seem like they had some young nucleus that they had potential. They were just babies.
Wow. They were like the Minnesota. They could have been the Minnesota Timberwolves right now.
It has been 5 years, right? It has been 5 years just about since they've been gone. All of those guys are starters on their teams, just like you said, and none of those guys have done anything. None of them.
They were winning.
Julius Randle was the 6th man.
How do you define winning as being in the second round of the playoffs, bro?
You break because they won. They got to that
No,
point.
LeBron and them won the championship and went to the conference finals. None of the guys
we're like 3 or 4 Hall of Famers on this team.
No.
I really wish New York didn't get hurt this year so we could quit.
But they did.
They would have won.
Josh Hart wasn't the best player on the Knicks.
They got hurt.
It was Jalen Brunson.
They should have been in the conference finals.
You think Josh Hart could have carried the Knicks?
Julius Randle didn't play either.
Julius Randle, they trying to get rid of him.
Bogdanovich didn't play.
BA. Check this out, BA. Brandon Ingram started, right?
Yeah, he started.
Josh Hart started, right?
Yeah.
Julius Randle started.
Yes.
Lonzo Ball started.
Yes.
Kyle Kuzma started.
Yes.
That's 5 guys that left the Lakers.
D'Lo started
4 or 5 years ago.
D'Lo
started on their own respective teams. In those 5 years, LeBron has won a chip, and went to the Western Conference Finals. Just two things. None of those 5 guys have went that far. So explain to me something about the potential of the 5 guys.
The potential was never ever given a chance to even grow to anything because LeBron James came in and broke them up. They were all pups. Julius Randle was going into his third. He was in his 3rd season. D'Lo was in his 2nd season. Jordan Clarkson was like in his 3rd or 2nd season too. They were all babies with no leadership.
We forgot about the center, Zubac.
Oh,
that's what the Clippers.
Yeah,
what has he done? What has Zubac done? Has he made the All-Star since he left? Has he made the All-Star? Has he made All NBA?
Impactful.
None of these guys have done nothing. Nothing.
They're impactful.
But here's the thing, Seven. I'm not arguing. I think it's the right move to go ahead and get Anthony Davis. They got a championship. Yeah. When you win a championship, that's the most important thing. My thing is that to say that those guys wouldn't have been successful if they had more time, I think that's unfair.
They wouldn't have been. They had more time. They played together. They played without LeBron. They played with LeBron. They went and started on their own respectable teams, and none of them have done anything. It took Jalen Brunson. It took Jalen Brunson to bring New York where they got to, not Julius Randle or Josh Hart. Jalen Brunson drove that. Jalen Brunson. And what is the playoffs? LeBron won a championship and went to conference finals. That's my whole point.
With 3 other Hall of Famers. With 3 other
Hall of Famers?
Veterans. You're speaking out of context. You're not putting it into real context.
What 3 Hall of Famers are you referring to?
2020 Lakers.
Yeah, 2020.
What 3 Hall of Famers are you referring to? Because LeBron is the best player on the team, so it don't matter.
My fault. It was. You got Anthony Davis. You got Rondo. You got Dwight Howard. You got LeBron James. 4 Hall of Famers, veterans. So,
but LeBron was the best. LeBron carried that team, though. LeBron carried that team. When did you see the Dwight Howard carrying the Lakers that year in the bubble? When did you see AD carrying the Lakers in the bubble? When did you see
AD definitely carried the Lakers when LeBron James was playing solid? They took turns. Like it's a big argument that he could.
LeBron knows how to defer. LeBron knows how to defer. Anthony Davis never carried the Lakers in the bubble.
Yes, he did. The check, bro.
LeBron was never off. LeBron was never off.
It was a big case. It was a lot of people saying AD should have been that Finals MVP. A lot of people. It could have been both. It could have been either or because his name not LeBron James.
It couldn't have been both because
his name not LeBron James.
No, it's not just that. You are measuring the people who felt like AD should have been MVP is because they're measuring AD compared to AD. Man, you're impressed by what you haven't seen from him, but you're totally disregarding.
AD averaged more rebounds, more blocks, more steals. LeBron just had a few, like 3 more points.
He's a defender. More. He should. He averaged only 3 points less. 4 inches taller, and he's a defender. I mean, he should have more blocks and more rebounds than LeBron.
He averaged 3 points less. That's all he averaged less than him, bro. That's how close it was. But LeBron,
the only way they was gonna give AD that MVP was he had to do a Shaq, Michael Jordan finals, like 40 points, 35 points per game. Then they gave it to him.
So why did he do it?
Because he had LeBron James on his team.
So wait a minute. If he had LeBron James on his team, then LeBron carried the team because LeBron won the final. Who won the finals MVP?
LeBron won it. LeBron won. There is no argument about LeBron not winning it. But I'm just saying, they both averaged 27 points. I thought he averaged a few more points. My fault. But he had a better stat line than LeBron. But LeBron is LeBron. It is what it is. It ain't about
LeBron is LeBron. You're the main one that's always saying AD is not a leader and not ready to take over the key. So
this has nothing to do with leadership. We're just talking about that. That particular.
My question was, who carried this team? You said Anthony Davis. How do you carry a team and not be the leader? I've never seen a player carry a team and wasn't their leader. Never in my life. And I've been watching this game and playing this game since the 80s.
Maybe he was playing for a bag. Because he did get a bag after that, didn't he?
Hold on. Wasn't KD not a leader? And he played better than people on his team was carrying, wasn't he?
He wasn't the leader of the Golden State Warriors.
What team did KD carry
Golden
that he
State.
had better
That's what
players
you would
was.
say. That's what you would
Golden
say.
State was 73-9 the year before Kevin Durant came
too.
over.
They weren't 73-9 when he got there. The worst record.
They was 73-9 the year before he got there.
We're talking about when he was there. So we're not talking about before.
Okay, so if he was there,
year.
if he was there and they didn't win 73 games, then you would allude that to being Kevin Durant's fault. They won 73 games the year before him. So now you want to bring in Kevin Durant, but they didn't win 73 the year after. So who do you blame for that then?
Now we're moving that goalpost again.
How? You brought up Kevin Durant as a piece for your argument. But the Golden State Hank brought up Kevin Durant. Hank brought up Kevin Durant. Right. But what I'm saying is this: Golden State won 73 games the year before they picked him up. So how did he carry that team?
But what does that mean?
In the year before that, they won the championship.
Finals MVP though. He got Finals MVP both years.
I'm not denying nor disputing that he was the best player in the finals. He didn't carry the Golden State Warriors to the finals. LeBron carried the Lakers from start to finish.
No, he did not.
Anthony Davis wouldn't even be in purple and gold if it wasn't for LeBron James. Like, what do y'all be watching?
He did not carry the Lakers to the finals. No, he did
not. Who carried the Lakers through?
Bro, they was a good team. They had 4 Hall of Famers, bro.
Every team that wins has to be a good team. You can't be a bad team and win a championship. So you saying that they're a good team is totally irrelevant. That's not. I'm not measuring the team. I asked you who led the team.
So that means nobody has to carry nothing. That means everybody got to hold what they got.
No, you have to have somebody. When the last time have you seen a team win a Larry O'Brien trophy without having somebody carrying them?
Bro, the Boston Celtics did it in 2008.
2008. We in 2024, and in 2008 they had Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, 3 future Hall of Famers. You just sat up here and made an argument about LeBron playing with Hall of Famers. That's 3 Hall of Famers on Boston. Matter of fact, 4 because I got to include Rondo.
San Antonio did it in 2014.
Hold up. Wait. Tim Duncan wasn't on San Antonio.
He didn't carry them.
He didn't carry them. Kawhi Leonard was the MVP of that series, remember? And then if we start there, we go to that next year when Golden State won. Curry didn't carry them. He carried them in that finals.
Say Iggy carried the Warriors.
Say Iggy carried the Warriors.
I dare you say Iggy carried the Warriors. I dare you.
No, that's my point. I'm not saying nobody. I'm not talking about who. I'm not saying anybody care. Everybody did what they played their part and did what they were supposed to do. There was no one bigger. No, it was none of that.
It was Steph Curry. What you talking about? It was no one.
If it was him, he would have won. If it was him, he would have won.
When has there not been a question that Steph Curry was the number 1 of the Golden State Warriors since 2015?
You're thinking of Steph Curry in 2022 because that dude carried. He carried them. He put them on his back.
I said 2015.
I think you got them mixed up because 2015 didn't do no carrying, bro. He wasn't carrying.
He played his role.
What you call it was what's his name? Klay Thompson was still in his prime before he tore them knees up, and he was still scoring 60 points off.
Again, you're deflecting. You're deflecting. I'm not speaking on Klay Thompson's productivity, whether he was good or bad. We know Klay Thompson wasn't the best player, nor did Klay Thompson lead, nor did Klay Thompson carry. Steph Curry changed the game of basketball in 2015.
You're trying to take the focus off what I'm trying to tell you overall because we keep going to these little different rabbit holes. I'm saying that it was a collective effort. Wasn't nobody really carrying nothing. Everybody had their own load.
Everybody was important.
That's my point.
I know you laughed at Iggy, but Iggy was a big part of that Golden State.
Yes, he was.
Very big.
Again, you talking about roles. Again, without Steph Curry, are you telling me with everybody playing that same role in 2015, if you take Steph Curry out the equation, Golden State is winning the championship?
No, that team they don't get
the is Golden State going to the championship?
No.
So how the hell does Steph not beat? How the hell is Steph not
Klay? So if you take Klay Thompson off of that same team, you think they're going to that championship?
You got a shot. You got a shot.
No, you got
a shot. Bro,
No, you
Steph Curry
don't.
changed the game of
No, you
basketball in
don't.
2015. What are you talking about?
He only changed it because he had another shooter that's one of the top 5
No,
greatest
he
shooters
only
on his own.
changed it because
No.
he hitting buckets. Clay wasn't scoring for Steph.
What you talking about?
Steph making his own buckets. Steph created his own baskets.
The reason why Steph Curry is who Steph Curry is because he had another.
No, the reason why the Splash Brothers were identified as who they were was because of Klay Thompson. When you're talking about the duo,
no,
Klay
I'm
Thompson,
talking about the free release of having another player wide open.
Bro, Steph was Steph before without Klay. Steph didn't need Klay to do what Steph did.
He didn't become he didn't become an MVP.
You didn't never see Steph Curry play with Monty Ellis.
I seen them the year before.
So if you've seen Steph Curry play with Monty Ellis, and if you've seen Steph Curry play with Monty Ellis, how can you sit up there and say that Klay Thompson?
He wasn't even the best player on the team when Monty Ellis was playing with him.
Who was the best player on the team then?
Monty Ellis.
How? In what world?
Monte Ellis was the best player on the team. They
so
got
why
rid
they
of
cut
Monte
him
because
so why they get rid of him?
Because he was older and they seen where Steph was going and they seen Steph improvement.
They put that together for a reason. It was supposed to be Monty and Steph. It was never supposed to be no Steph.
It never was supposed to be Monte.
Did it for 1 year. So how was Monty that old?
They didn't even think Steph was going to even be that good. They thought he was just going to be a shooter that came in off the bench or maybe a role player. That's how they looked at Steph Curry. They didn't look at him as no superstar.
When you say they, who we talking about?
The organization.
So why would they draft him then? So you're telling me, hold up. So you're telling me that Golden State didn't draft Steph for the future?
No, they didn't draft him, and they of course they draft for the future. That's what teams do. That's self-explanatory. But
no, that's not true. That's not true.
They don't draft for the future.
Teams draft a trade. Teams draft a trade. You do signing trades.
But it's for the future of a franchise, though.
No, it can be for the now. If you're doing signing trades, you're trying to win now. It's not for no future. You're trying to win now.
What are you trying to win now? But it's
if a team signs and trades, you're trying to win now. But it's not for the future. You're trying to win now.
Yeah, but doesn't it help whoever you're trading it to for their future?
No, but you just said that the draft is strictly about the future, and I said
it is though.
Okay, how? If you get involved yourself in the signing trade, you're trying to win right now.
You're right. Hey, in most cases, then. In most cases, can we agree to that?
In most cases, what?
What I just 702. Welcome in. I'm just saying it's for the future. You draft for the future in most cases.
But what about this case? I want to talk specific. Like you want to go general. Let's talk specific. What about this case?
What case? This case
was Steph Curry. Was Steph Curry not drafted by Golden State to be the future?
He was.
You just said he was. You just said to be a shooter.
Yeah, a future, a shooter. Be a shooter and be the future.
Let me ask you a better question. Let me ask you a better question.
They didn't look at him to come in and take over.
So let me ask you a better question. Was Steph Curry drafted by Golden State for the team to build around him? Was he the piece that was supposed to be built around?
No.
Who was the piece that was supposed to be built around in Golden State when they got Steph Curry then?
Monte.
Matter of fact, the reason why they traded Monte to Milwaukee was because Steph was hurt. He was actually supposed to get traded.
Who, Monty Ellis?
Yeah, no. Remember Monty got traded to Milwaukee, but it was really supposed to be Steph.
Yep,
supposed to be Steph. Yeah,
but he had them injuries, so they couldn't do it. So they traded Monty.
He had the bad ankles. They looked at him. And
I'm still waiting for you guys to give me a team of a championship team that is won without somebody carrying them to the promised land.
I just gave you multiple.
No, you didn't. The 2014 Spurs, the 2014 Spurs,
the 2008 Celtics, the 2015
you had Kevin Garnett, you had Kevin Garnett, you had Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce.
Who cares?
Okay, so your argument with Boston and San Antonio is about, so the system is cool. It's about the individual with you.
That's the carry, right?
If it's a system, it's cool.
Talking about this person carried this team, right?
If it's a system, it's cool.
Was a team effort.
So what about Mike?
One. That's another one right there.
Who, the 04 Pistons?
Team effort.
Yeah.
What about Michael then?
He carried
What about
when Pippen was out. Pippen was out, and he had the niggas was having the flu and all of that, doing that when everybody could get a shot.
Michael was in the
Give me
system.
the ball. Let me go.
But Michael was in the triangle offense. Which
also
went with Kobe.
Like that's what I'm saying. If you want to say that they didn't carry whatever, then do that. But that goes towards my point. Everybody, like every year, is not one person. There is no Allen Iverson every year that just, hey, let me put everything on my back and go win and go a whole season and win a championship. That doesn't really happen, bro. Teams got to be good, bro. Teams got to be good.
I ain't mad at that.
Hey, 7 being real nasty right now. I'm gonna be honest, boy.
I'm always gonna be nasty.
Talk to him. Nasty word.
All right. Look. I'm gonna say who carried the Warriors in 2017 and 2018.
7. I'm sure he
carried them.
Who carried them with Kevin Durant?
I would probably say Kevin Durant.
Oh, but you said he didn't carry him earlier.
No, we were talking about the finals. We were talking about the finals.
No, but you said Kevin Durant didn't carry them.
No, I did not say that. I'm saying, damn, Curry, you just asked me the question, and I just told you KD. We were talking about the finals.
No,
because KD
earlier you said Kevin Durant did not carry the Warriors.
That wasn't the topic of discussion. We were talking about the finals.
What you said, though.
Not the season as a whole. We wasn't talking about the season. We were talking about the finals.
Even the finals, when he brought up that Kevin Durant won finals.
You got to be clear on what we're talking about first before you try to debate with me. You got to be clear about what we're talking about first. That's number one.
He brought up the fact that Kevin Durant won finals MVP. You said Kevin Durant did not carry them, though.
That we're talking about the finals. You're talking about the finals versus the regular season. You're having two different conversations, two different topics of discussion. I'm not talking about the regular season. We're not. We wasn't talking about the finals. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Oh, so you're talking about the regular season?
See, this is what I'm saying, bro. You should just listen. If you want to debate me, listen and know exactly where you want to go. Because I'm gonna go in.
Warriors that regular season, then, right? Who carried them?
This is crazy. I just answered that, bro. I just told you that when you first came up. I just told you that.
So he carried them. He carried them all season, but he didn't carry them in the finals.
Come on, Trigger.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. He carried them all season, but he didn't carry them in the finals.
Trigger, what did you ask me, and what did I answer, bro?
You said Kevin Durant carried them during the regular season. Is what you said?
The conversation was about the finals. You were listening to the conversation about the finals. When you came up here talking, you're talking about a topic that we wasn't discussing when
I
you
was talking
were
about
listening.
The finals, bro.
That's okay, but what I'm telling you is that's not what we were discussing. That's what I'm telling you.
What were you discussing?
What's up, Lakers in 5?
What up, G?
Which one you discussing? Are you discussing the finals?
We're not talking about the fucking finals. What else would I be fucking talking about?
Okay, then. So who carried them during the finals is what I'm asking.
If we not talking about the finals, what else would we be talking about?
I'm talking about the finals right now. I'm asking.
So if I answered your question, if I told them something from the top and then you came up here and I told you the same thing, why would you ask me the same thing for the third time, Trigger?
You said he didn't carry them. That's what you said.
I said we're not talking about the finals, bro. How many times I gotta keep repeating that to you, G?
You said we're talking about the finals. Then you say we're not talking about the finals.
Bro, is you
talking about the finals? Now we're not talking about the finals.
Come on, bro. You out of here. You acting goofy. You want to be my secretary? You want to be my public relation guy? I just told your ass what it was. What's wrong with these niggas? Cole, what's the word?
What's going on, y'all?
Bro, want to be my secretary? Want to tell me what I said? I'm like, bro, are you cool? Is you cool?
What the fuck did I walk into?
Nothing.
Just debates. No
Lakers at 5. What's the word, G? Y'all niggas gotta come correct.
Yeah. You know how we debate, Cole. I'm the biggest hater up here, so I'm always gonna talk my ish. At least I can admit it.
What was the conversation? I don't know what I walked into.
You gotta have to rewind. You gotta have to watch this over.
Somebody carried the regular season. Somebody carried the finals.
Yeah, exactly.
Draft picks. Like, what's good? How did we go from draft picks to KD, my nigga? Like,
Yo. I enjoy it though. I love debating because I have to do this in battle rap all the time. Yes. So I love debating.
I love it too, bro. It just gotta make sense to me though. Like, damn.
Yeah.
I will bait somebody into a fucking wall. I don't care, but like, bro.
A nigga committing suicide playing that with me, bro. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna have no chill.
Like, leave.
Thanks.
I am lost.
Shout out to Trigger though.
Trigger came up here, stepped away from the computer for a quick second to go to my other computer for work. And then I came back. I was like, damn, he gone? He gone? Oh, yeah, look, it's over with.
First.
Hey, shout out to Trigger though. People don't even be coming up to like even talk. They just be talking in the comments. So, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Trigger, man, for at least coming up to talk his issue or whatnot.
Shout out to Trigger.
Want to be my secretary? That's all I heard. Niggas want to be my secretary.
Hell yeah, man. I ain't paying for that. Real, that's oh my God. Straight up and down. Hey, shout out to my guy Lakers in 5 though. Make sure y'all subscribe to his channel. He definitely got a dope ass platform when it comes to the Lakers as well. He's been doing his thing for a minute. So make sure you guys show him some support. Hank, what you got going on? We live Friday?
Yeah, don't have the main topic. It will definitely be about the finals. We know that because it's going to be over tonight more than likely unless somehow they pull a game 7 like last year with Miami and Boston, which I don't see happening.
I don't know.
Y'all done got 7 riled up, man. This is crazy.
Nah, 7 be talking his ish, man.
Nah,
7 be talking his ish.
Nah, I don't like that, bro. I don't like that. I don't even know. Don't try to be my secretary, bro. I don't even like my girl doing that shit, bro. Don't know.
It is 7 o'clock on the Tuesday.
Because if you don't hit this shit on the head, bro, I'm gonna be tweaking on you.
Yeah,
that's be my thing. I don't mind a debate, you know.
Shouts out to my reactions channel. We are officially over 1,000 subscriers now.
Sweet.
Oh,
got that.
My dog. Cool. I knew it was coming, fast. G. Yes, sir.
Yeah, bro. Over 6,000 watch hours. Like people are like watching, but it's like it's a certain demographic of people that you wouldn't even realize that are watching you, and they hit the like button over there. They hit the like button, which is the biggest.
That's right.
Yes.
So salute, man. I'm excited about that. But we're trying to get to 10,000. That's the next step. 10,000. I need y'all to subscribe to Lakerland.
This show went from 30 minutes to over 60 easy.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, this is the algorithm likes these lives. They like these type of lives though.
Yeah, but I don't like it because I was good. I was good. I had my 30 minutes covered. And then here y'all go.
We get you riled up, 7. That thing gonna go for 2 hours.
7 go sit there and talk about carrying people.
I'm about to just take myself off of the show. I'm about to just do the engineering. I'm telling y'all about to just do the show. I'm about to just handle the engineering. I don't have no problem with that. I'll mute my shit. I'm about to play the background. I'm dead ass. I'm about to get somebody else. Matter of fact, Trigger Man, send me your fucking resume. Since you know so much, since you know more than me, send me your fucking resume. Submit your shit. Let me get you up on this motherfucker. I'm gonna just play the background. I'm just gonna play the background to show the visuals and do all the post edits. I have Lakerland in a mobile version and in a full screen version like Gil's Arena. I take care of all of that. Y'all ain't gotta worry about it.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing too loud.
Straight up. But we are out of here, Lakerland. Salute to you guys. Make sure y'all smash that like button. Enjoy tonight's game. Minnesota versus Dallas. Is it over tonight, fellas?
Yes, it's over.
It's over. Early bird finals predictions before we sign off. If it is Dallas and Boston, who's winning in how many games?
Dallas and 5.
I don't know what did I pick. I picked Minnesota to win the championship, so it threw me off. But I did pick Boston to get there.
Trigger said I lied too much to work for. Lakers and 5. What's up, bro?
What's popping, man?
Oh man, salute to you, man. What before we get up out of here, man? Just give me your thoughts real quick, bro, on the Lakers overall. I know it was a disappointing season for us, but what's your expectations, I guess, for next season? How you think shit gonna play out?
Man, I've been saying it, man. Laker fans, man, we should not be surprised if we see the same roster come back, man. It's gonna be tough to make some trades, man. I mean, I think hopefully we make some minor moves here and there. The big splash as far as like Donovan Mitchell or Zach LaVine, Trae Young. I don't see that happening, man. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, Donovan Mitchell would be cool, but to make something like that happen, man, I don't think any of the other teams want to play ball with the Lakers like that. Especially with Trae Young, he leaving clutch. That was huge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Donovan Mitchell, they just fired their coach over there with the Cavs. So I guarantee that was one of Donovan Mitchell's demands on if they want him to stay, you know what I'm saying, with the Cavs. So, man, it's going to be tough, man. Zach LaVine, he want to get out, but I hope the Lakers don't trade for him either. So, look for the same roster to come back, man. You know what I mean? I think, like I said, minor moves, maybe if they want to trade Rui somewhere, attach Rui and maybe Christian Wood to go get something like that. Maybe Austin Reeves and maybe Austin Reeves and maybe Taurean Prince. I heard Taurean Prince talking about he want to come back. So maybe you attach him with another pick for player X, something like that. But other than that, man, look for the same roster to come back. I think the roster's cool, man. I mean, it's not bad. I think minor tweaks. We definitely need a center. To help out AD on the boards, man. But we just got hit by injuries, man. That was the main thing. We got hit by so many injuries through this last season. It was crazy. So, but I think the roster's not bad. It just needs minor tweaks here and there, man. I think one of the things that we need to look at for the past, I want to say 5 years, I believe, 5 or 6 years. Most of the teams that won a championship pretty much kept their core intact for years. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And then you look at when it comes down to big men, you can go back to the Toronto Raptors when they won their championship. They had 2 big men. They had Gasol and they had Serge Ibaka. You know what I'm saying? They had big men, you know what I mean? And then you go, of course, with the Lakers, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, AD, you know what I mean? Every year they had some big men that were very, very involved in winning the championship. The only team that didn't was Golden State. Golden State was the only one that's the only outlier that's won the championship without having big men. I mean, not taking anything from Looney. Looney was grabbing 20 rebounds in that series. He was doing his thing. But other than that, man, you gotta win. You gotta be bigger and more physical than your opponent, man. And that's one of the things. The Wolves. I'm surprised the Wolves is about to get swept because I mean they got the formula. I just think maybe they need a little bit more experience. Kyrie and Luka got that experience on them, so maybe that's another reason why they losing. But I think the Wolves they ain't going away. You know what I mean? So they're gonna be right there. But being in the West, it's gonna be tough next year, man. Because bro, we was already 7th going in. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and you look at Memphis, they coming back strong, man. They Ja Morant coming back. They not gonna be out the bro. So it's Wemby's gonna get better, man. I mean, it's the West is a gauntlet, man. So we it's gonna be tough for us, man. But I mean, hey, we got LeBron, we got AD. You know what I mean? I think we got to get that continuity. Hopefully, we'll see what's up with JJ Redick as a new coach. I think he's gonna be the new head coach. But we'll see.
I remember you brought up Donovan Mitchell real quick. There was a possible trade scenario that would include Austin Reeves and Rui Hachimura for Donovan Mitchell. It seems like you're high on Spider-Man. Would you be willing to give up those 2 guys to pick up Donovan?
I wouldn't mind it. And before I was against it like 100%. And then when when somebody had brought up on my channel, he was like, well, look, he was like, if you trade Austin and Rui and JHS to go get Donovan, and then you have to guarantee that you are definitely getting the center to come along with Donovan, not necessarily from the Cavs, but let's just say Andre Drummond was to become available. He doesn't want to go back to the Chicago Bulls, which I think he will, but let's just play along real quick. Right. If you get Andre Drummond and you got Donovan, you got your two bigs in AD and Drummond, and then you got that elite guard play in Donovan Mitchell. You got LeBron, you got AD. I mean, you got something there. You playing with something there. You know what I mean? You got Vanderbilt coming back. You got Christian Wood coming back. You know what I'm saying? You got Taurean Prince. He's coming back. You know what I'm saying? Spencer Dinwiddie said he wanted to come back. Hopefully you re-sign Max Christie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got some pieces there. You know what I mean? You got your big three. You got some pieces. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it wouldn't be a team gut if you that's what a lot of people like to say. They like to say, if you trade for Donovan Mitchell, you're looking at a team. You're gutting your whole team, and I don't see that. I mean, It's not like we're rolling with 3 All-Stars and G League players like Christian Wood. They're not G League. Christian Wood, Vanderbilt, like Gabe Vincent. These are not G League players. You know what I'm saying? So I think you'll be all right, man. We just gotta stay healthy, man.
No doubt. All right, people, we are signing off here at Lakerland, bro. Let everybody know what you got going on with your channel, your platform, and where to subscribe and follow you at on social media before we get up out of here, bro.
Oh, yeah, like Lakers in 5, man. That's where I'm at, man. Everywhere, man. I try to make sure Lakers in 5 is where I'm at on everything: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, man, Twitch, everything. So you just type in Lakers in 5, that little black and gold logo that should pop up.
No doubt, no doubt. And are you normally creating content all throughout the off season as well for the Lakers?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Dope. Because this is my first year with Lakerland, so I was kind of contemplating how I wanted to tackle this off season as far as content creating. I wanted to keep the momentum going, so just trying to figure some things out. But bro, I appreciate you coming through, and I definitely want to have you on. Again, I want to do a more constructive interview with you and just go over some history so we can get in tune with Lakers in 5 and how you started the platform. So I'll be reaching out to you soon, so maybe you can come back and we can lock in for an exclusive.
For sure, my brother.
Alrighty, man. All right, people, purple and gold skies, y'all already know how we do here, man. 7 Mitchell, shout out to the guys. As always, y'all stay safe. This is Lakerland signing off. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also become a member so you guys can get access to all our members only exclusive content, perks, prizes, giveaways, and discounts on our merchandise, man. Y'all already know how we rocking. Subscribe to my brother Lakers in 5 as well on YouTube and on social media. Y'all stay safe, and we out. Peace, people.
All right, man.